So at that point, maybe for next time, see if someone's out there available, interested. Some one of those words. But in the meantime,
speaking of, here comes Chris.
Oh, good, nice, summoned. Finally.
Lusa 1, not Lusa 2.
Worried.
So as he's coming on board, I just want to say that we were doing the bedtime routine for Tarn, and Sarah was laying in bed with her, and she fell asleep as we were reading stories, which sounds so sweet, but it happens like maybe once every millennium. And she goes, "Are you going to the gym tonight?" I was like, "No, I have to go downstairs and pretend to set things on fire and cast spells." She was like, "What?" I was like, "I'm gonna go be a goblin." She was like, you can just go downstairs now. That's fine.
It's like, stop being such a nerd, Dad.
Nerd, get out of here.
Get out of here. Get out of my room. That's about right. It's like, hey, yeah. All right.
You can go now. You've been dismissed.
Dismissed, right?
Leave us.
Peon.
All right, so what was happening last week at the end?
Strip poker, and we were getting fucking.
Well, okay, hold on.
Plastered.
We rescued.
Doing a lot of coke.
We rescued Roxo, the cocaine clown, and the last thing that we did was we brought him back to our place to keep an eye on him. And
we did that.
And Dolan's character decided to just go, nose deep in the same game kind of thing.
Yeah. I can school that motherfucker.
Tinker's in the corner, probably getting close to putting a fork in a light socket. And
light sockets exist in this world.
They do in Tinker's mind. He's like, I put this in there. It's gonna.
You invented the light socket, and now you're gonna shove a fork in it.
No, you're
well,
wrong.
It doesn't have electricity, but he invented the socket.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I put this in there. It's gonna make a spark.
This is what it's made for.
I'm an inventor, not a good one. Yeah, and we were basically keeping Roxo on some form of lockdown for, I think we had like one more day to go before we had to.
No, just that night. We had to get him to that tavern across the street that night, and then the next tavern the next night.
Oh, I didn't know it was a multi-day affair. I thought we had to hold on to him for those 2 days. So, okay, all right.
I believe that was one tavern. One night. Tavern 1 was night 1. Tavern 2 was night 2. I don't know. I'm fucking high on coke, so I lost my mind. I'm losing the days. I have no fucking idea what's happening. My pupils
I'm putting
are
a good story out there, but also my left eye is twitching and I can't stop smiling.
Exactly. So. Yeah.
So we are currently all holed up in the Rusty Sailor, which is our comfort tavern.
No,
it's
you
a
weren't.
Safe house.
Oh, that's right. We
yes.
went to a different. I'm sorry. That's right. We went to a different. So I'm reading through my notes, and that was the first thing I saw. So yes.
All right. What one? Who don't I have? Tinker.
I do have one note.
Donut.
I do have one. Yeah, he's a donut. I do have one question because I have a note that's written down that says.
We're gonna have one of these every week.
Yes, and this may be the same one as last week.
Oh, okay.
I make a note next to it, and it says sentimental picture.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I was hoping it was gonna be a new one this week.
Yeah.
Well,
I've got another random 2 words.
Well, next week I'm going to have a story behind the sentimental picture.
So I like this.
Ornamental archway. Does that mean anything?
And you can tell me.
So Tinker's just gonna say some words, and then we'll make up a story.
I like the idea that Tinker's like waving like one of those old like black and white like sterling silver pictures in his hand. He's like, "What is this thing? Why do I have this?" And you just tell him the story, and he's like, "Ah, that sounds good. All right."
Well, in reality, then Tinker has developed the camera and the ability to take photographs at this point as
But he
well.
doesn't
Right.
realize it. He's
Yes,
snapping photos
exactly.
like, what is this for?
Tinker has split personalities, and like half the time he's Tinker, and the other half of the time he's like Periwinkle. I don't know.
But all of the time, he's always just Tom, just like inventing stuff from our world and bringing it there. And just
100%.
being like, I made a vacuum. For what?
It's actually a black hole. Go away, run away.
Dirt. I mean, hello. How else do you
Exactly.
need it for?
Right?
I believe it's called a phonograph.
I have a couple things that I can't wait for them to happen, and either we're gonna do a spit take or we're gonna die. But I have some really fun ideas.
Oh shit.
Why not both?
You know what? Fair enough. Good call. Could go either way.
All right. So I believe we ended up getting down
Oh,
to
that's
the
right.
this place. But what do I need to do? All right, just one. Cool. All right, so yes, you guys showed up, and I was actually, that's what I was doing. I was looking up the features and traits of, Safe Haven, because you guys used Ranzador's Safe Haven background feature to find that place across the what's it called? Across the street. Alright, so you guys get to Tavern 1, where there is the first performance.
Tinker immediately says, "Do you guys think I should just go in first? You know, check the place out?"
It's a tavern. Go, yeah, do it.
All right, I'm going in. Wish me luck.
Croxo wishes you good luck. Croxo's gotta get to the back room, baby.
As Tinker walks in the room,
Croxo needs to see his agent.
as Tinker walks in, he's like,
I say on.
where's the bar?"
Alright, so you are, just so you know, Tinker, you are in like an outdoor bar area.
Oh, okay. I yelled that because I as Tinker, maybe because he's too small, he can't see a bar, so that's why he yelled that.
Okay. I'm just
I
letting you
stand
know what's
up.
going on.
I
But yes,
see
there is
tables,
no
I
bar.
see tables and patrons, but I don't see a bar, so that's why I was at.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know that you are aware that you're like still outside. This is like an outdoor patio thing that's got like sails.
It's like a tiki bar.
Yeah, kinda.
Tiki.
I
But it's
stay on
just
that
it's
cloud.
it's just kind of like an outdoor area for like a restaurant.
So as I walk in, I see 1, 2, maybe 3 doors. There's 2 things that look like doors, one that looks like a window. So
Well, it's a good thing that that's the case.
door, window.
Yep.
All right. In that case, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I'm little, so I can only get to right there for a double move, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm looking for the bar. Excuse me. Also, Kevin, does this mean you've taken advantage of the new Roll 20 open-close door thing?
Yes.
Since the beginning.
We did this last time with the jail.
And the
Yeah,
time
I know,
yes.
but it
before
doesn't
that.
mean I don't listen. It doesn't mean I can't
Yeah,
still be
yes.
excited about it.
Oh, I don't get me wrong. I like it.
You can
Myself.
still be excited about it. The fact
Right.
that you're just sounding surprised about it is interesting.
I'm so excited about it. Like, listen, I'm trying to stay between Tom and Tinker. This is the same as goddamn Tom and Hal. I get very invested in what I'm doing.
I mean, I enjoy the dynamic lighting, but we've been here before.
I know. I'm ready to party.
What's everyone else doing?
I'm staying on Crackhead Clown. I'm not leaving his side at all at any point.
All right. Croxo likes that you're sticking around, baby.
Huh.
All right, Croxo's gonna run up to the front door.
Oh shit! That's the
But
front door.
Yes. It has a sign, but then Croxo stops and goes, "Oh, Croxo can't be seen before the performance, baby. We gotta go around back."
That's what they all say. Come on, let's go.
Oh, it just got weird.
It was always weird.
It's always been weird. It's get weirder.
Started fucking weird. I mean, look. Look at what we picked up at the prison. It's pretty much been weird since then.
I'm just really glad that I, with Chris's character, didn't just decide to attack that guard at the back of the prison building. Because about 85% I was ready to go and do that, so...
What is... excuse me, what's everyone else doing? Louis Cypher, St. Louis, and Ranzador.
Still trying to get my computer to work, so.
Oh, okay.
You should come with me! This way to the party!
I think the twins should always stay together.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
Just
Never
to
split
really
them
screw
up.
with
Yeah.
people. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess we'll go into the bar. This is also
Stops
in the
copies
territory-
me.
This is also
That's me.
in the territory that we we're leaning towards siding with, right?
Oh.
So you guys are in just so you guys can have a visual just to make sure.
Theodore,
No.
not Theodore. Theodore.
Nunarem is the ones that we're thinking about siding with. That's where that chick was just from, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they're the ones that have enticed us.
Yeah.
Theodore is the ones we
Theodore
just
is like
murdered,
the-
supposedly.
Theodore is the like the muscle, like the sort of
Mm-hmm.
soldier-ish type.
Which is likely the ones that we just murdered, pretending to be Goiden.
So he's on the map, and I'm just gonna full out admit I don't remember who is this.
Wisp.
Me.
That's TJ.
Oh, it's TJ's character. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, TJ. I'm like, I don't remember who this is.
It's-
Why is he on the map? So
That's awesome.
That's okay. That
I think you're like,
it
this is
makes
what I was
sense.
going for from the beginning. This is
That
Right.
exactly.
question,
That's
100%
exactly what
makes
he
sense.
wanted.
Nope.
Yeah.
You know what? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. I'll take.
Merry
All right.
Theodosmas.
Yeah, I think.
I just hear
At least-
Mr. Garrison. Hey there, Mr. Shintawis. Merry fucking Christmas.
So Lucifer, I guess, will come with me. At least we'll go through the doors, and then Chris can decide what he wants to do when after that, and then I think I would just scope out the inside of the bar, and then try to figure out if this is safe for him. I guess safe for the performance. I guess we're doing extra. I'm just gonna hire myself to do extra security kind of thing.
Well, you do need him for another night, so.
Yeah. So,
Somebody's
Right.
gonna try to take this motherfucker out. Guaranteed he's pissed somebody off. Just so we're all on the same page.
Look at
I like that you're-
No way!
You're on the outside of the building just saying this to no one besides Roxo.
No.
No, I
You
said
just-
it to you guys before I did that. Before I went
No,
around back.
I
By Roxo going, someone's gonna take this motherfucker out.
Yes,
Roxo's like,
exactly.
"You do it, baby."
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying it to him. talking to himself in third person. Because that's what fucking coke and methamphetamines do.
That sounds like the group that we're at right now. So yes. I mean, a goblin in fucking full plate just ran in going, "Where's the fucking bar?" And it was like, "What's not out here? What's wrong with you?"
Holding a burnt fork.
Yeah. You don't want to know where this thing's been.
I'm talking to Roxo, thinking it's Louis Cypher.
Just, all right. You got my back just like normal. Formation C. Oh, C for cocaine. Croxo's down. Oh, god damn it. That's not what I thought was happening behind me at all.
I think it's more Formation C. We don't know what's happening.
Tinker doesn't do formations.
Forget you, Force.
Fucked up.
Oh, okay. Who?
We do need 5.
Yeah. Who's
necessary now?
Yeah. I mean, my first thing, especially when you say Ginyu, is Brian, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so everyone's kind of scoping in their own way. You guys can keep moving. If there's anything you're doing in particular, let me know. Otherwise, TJ, you can look around the bar. Tinker, you can head in through the doors. You'll eventually find your way into the bar.
The first thing Tinker needs to know is on one of the tables to his left or his right, is there a half-finished drink of some sort?
Yeah. To Tinker's left, there is one.
He just grabs it and downs it and goes, that's pretty good, and then moves towards the door.
I hope it's been roofied.
No, it's
Can
just.
we roll for roofies?
Do you hope that's true?
It's just 2 guys sitting at a table together. Like, it just looks like they're a couple friends, but it does turn out that one of them roofied the other.
I was like,
Nice.
Or attempted to.
I have to get him.
It's not. It's nothing against Tinker.
Excuse me.
I just.
Someone was obviously trying to get roofied at this bar, and was
Nothing-
yours the drink?
It's nothing against Tinker. I just want Tom Fawcett to get day raped.
Wow. So,
I just
Tinker-
want Tom's character to suffer just like ours have.
Exactly.
So Tinker goes through the left door. Tom, knowing fully well that that's the wrong door, but he rolled to see which was the right door, and left was right. So he walks through the left door, right into the face of whoever that server was, and he's like, "Oh, sorry,
Yes.
excuse me, you're going through the wrong door." And he walks around him.
He bobbles the barrel that he's carrying, and he just goes, "No, you went through the wrong door,"
No,
and then continues moving forward.
All right, see you later, Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. I don't even know any donkeys. No, I just have Rancidor following you.
Terrible move, Rancidor. But okay.
I mean,
Also,
we
I
have-
don't know if you've noticed this, but I can't wait for my next turn.
Wow, shocking.
Okay. All right. Croxo continues to run down the building. He gets to the corner and kind of stops and peeks his head around. Just, I wouldn't say paranoid, but in a paranoid fashion. Oh, you're just walking right out there? You're crazy. Croxo's fans are gonna be all over.
I'm just an old lady. Nobody knows me from nothing.
Oh, I know more than that. And then he just skips by you.
He sounds like the oiled up deaf guy from South Park, or not South Park, but Family Guy.
Okay, I can hear you. Next guy.
See you later.
See you later.
Excuse me. All right. So, is anyone else doing anything?
Can I go again?
Yeah.
All right.
Unless TJ's doing something.
Can I do an investigation to see anyone looks suspicious? See if anyone's playing the same game that I am, wearing a disguise, something like that.
Sure, let's see it.
Right off that head.
Oh.
That's not good.
Yeah, you did an ocular pat down, and everything seems above board.
Nice. Good.
Chris, you were saying something?
Just kind of, looking around.
Okay. Would you want to make a check as well? I don't know if you're even there to do it, but...
Not at the moment. My computer's still kind of slow, and I'm trying to set up in a different place.
Okay. I will roll for you if you wanted to make a check, investigation, or I was thinking insight too.
Okay.
With a +7, you also got a 9 because it rolled off of an 18 onto the 2. So yeah, you guys, everything looks clear. I almost think that you walked up to your clone twin. You both scan the room in the same way, but like mirroring each other. See everything's good. Turn back to each other, nod in the same way, and then take off in opposite directions, also in the same way.
Yes.
And with that, you have become... with that, you guys have become the ones that people are like, what the fuck is going on over there? You have become the insight check.
Nice. That's what we're going for. Fantastic.
All right, Tinker, what's going on?
Tinker's gonna move up here and be like, all right, what does everybody want to drink? There's a new shift coming into town right here.
So this guy turns to you and he says, "Hey, what are you talking about? Get out from behind the bar."
No, Mr. F told me I should come here and be the bartender while my performer came on stage. And so Mr. Guy is gonna come up there and I'm here to support.
I feel like I would have had a discussion at some point that we can't just be throwing this guy's name around. We don't know if it's gonna get us in severe trouble or if it's gonna, have us pass for everything.
Don't worry about it, I'm on top of it.
Right. Look, I've already told you once. Get out from behind the bar. That's not how this works. We've got someone coming in and we need everything to be fine. If I'm gonna have to cut you off before you even start, I'm gonna.
Tinker gets like real serious and looks at this guy and just goes, "Do you see the rabbit next to me? He can be the other bartender."
What?
Isn't Raxanor a rabbit?
Yes, I just don't know what that means. That he's
it's
gonna.
literally a threat. I'm like, we can replace you, fool.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah,
Roll
yeah, you're gonna have to roll a
I will, but I'm just
intimidation,
gonna be
but
like-
with
I'm gonna be like,
disadvantage to see if he understands what you're saying.
You're trying to intimidate him.
Listen, buddy, my favorite color is orange. Okay.
Alright.
Do you know what that means?
Alright.
No, I obviously don't. Was that supposed to be a threat? You're being very convoluted.
I just stab him.
I'm threatening you. Okay, just to have said that in the first.
Listen, I'm gonna roll intimidation with disadvantage, but I'm gonna stab with advantage.
Oh god.
Oh, he definitely sees this coming.
Oh, I love it. Oh, actually, I mean, not terrible, but also not great. I want you to know the other die was a 13, so just saying.
Is it rolling anything? Because it didn't show up on mine.
Oh, I'm sorry. It came up as a 9. I went back to the screen and saw 9, so I thought it
Nine's
came up.
all day.
So it came up as a 9. So, and he's just gonna be like,
Listen, I brought the tail and he's coming in the back. You don't move out of the way or be cool. You're not gonna be cool.
Look, I hired this guy. He's supposed to come in and play. I don't know
What's
what you're
his
talking
name?
about in the back
What's his
because we
name?
don't have a back.
I'll say it
Fucking
again. What's his name?
Oxo or something. Fuck, I don't know. He's apparently
Alright.
popular.
Alright, you're right. He is. And he's coming around back. But also...
What
we gotta
do you
make sure
mean
he's going
around
your
back?
door.
We don't have an around back.
Oh shit, he's going around back.
and I'm gonna look over at the two Lewis ciphers and just be like, Code Red! Code Red!
But
Nobody knows what it means. I'm just yelling it across the bar.
yeah, I'll approach.
You
I'll
just
bite.
see two little ears sticking up because I'm a fucking goblin from behind the bar, and a voice that's just that it's unmistakable.
Oh, that's right.
Code Red! Code Red!
Hold on. I need to get you
Go over
the
safe
right
word.
thing.
It's a safe word. It's warned.
We're near it being
What?
again.
Hold on, let me get you the right guy for this. Because when you say that, I keep on seeing your picture and thinking that you're like a goblin in like a suit. God damn it. What about the one that I copied? How about that? No?
Oh, roll 20 is the best.
No, it was me. I was on the wrong layer. It's
I'm
usually an
having to blame
explanation,
for
it's
roll
just shit. Oh, you son of a bitch!
20. Yeah, it's that guy. Oh my god, it's a clone.
No, was I not on the wrong layer? So why did it not work? Copy. Let's see if I can paste it right here. Okay, good. I can. So now when I come to this one, and I paste it,
Yeah. Crackling energy in his hand, just going,
Code Red! Code Red!
alright, and then, St. Louis, you said you bite?
Yeah, I'll go over to him and see what this code red is. What's going on?
There's no back door! Roxo's around back with no back door! Problems!
No, he went back with, Keone. He's got a back door.
I look at the bartender and slap him across the face and go, You just told me there was no back door!
Okay, the DM said that, so Tinker is breaking
I'm sorry. I
more
thought
than
you meant
4
the
walls.
bartender just looked at me after
Yeah,
saying there's no back
and he
door.
knows that
Said-
Keone's with them.
I'm just like, what the fuck?
He's an all-knowing bartender, and then as you go to slap him, he just stops your hand
Just
by looking at it.
slides. Yeah, just
Your
slides
arm
over.
explodes, but then you're like, ah, my arm, and then he's like, what? And then you look back, and your arm's just fine.
there.
It's like, what is happening? You've
Oh,
messed
I
with the
shouldn't have
wrong
messed with this
bartender.
So, all right. Tinker is fully convinced that there's no back door, and Roxo's gonna get killed out back, and that's what he says to fake Louis Cipher.
Okay. TJ, while you are hearing this and reacting, Tom, make a perception roll with disadvantage. And TJ, what are you doing with that info?
I think it's fine, and I haven't wanted to be near Keone all night because she scares me in general, and now she's on cocaine.
Oh my God! I rolled a 1 and a 20. Oh.
That's hilarious.
So,
Fucking the 20 landed way faster than the 1 too, and I was like, oh, when am I gonna get? Ah.
Oh my god.
meanwhile, it's just like it's like, oh shit. It's like, no, it's fine. She's out with Keone, and I'm afraid of her. Oh my God, that's who's gonna stab him. You're right. Everything you're saying now all clicks.
Keone's the goddamn double agent.
Yeah, begrudgingly, I guess I need to check on where they went. Let's see.
Oh, and also by this point, yeah, he had run this way. And I assume you're just keeping up with him, Keone.
Oh, Kevin,
Cruxo,
I
that is.
fully thought you meant there was somebody in this bar that no one had noticed that ran out that door, and I'm like, motherfucker, I was staring at the bartender.
I'll ask
No.
the bartender. I'll ask him, hey, what is that door over there?
The bathrooms.
Bathrooms. Does it have access to the outside at all?
No, I don't need people trying to sneak in here through the bathroom.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I just needed to find the bathroom is all. And I'm gonna start to walk over there. I think I'm gonna see them climbing through the window or something. I don't know where they are. So
Okay.
I don't know which if this is ladies or
Tinker
men.
in the meantime starts pouring a drink for the guy to his left.
Is this one Mario or Waluigi?
Is it an M or the other M?
Or the reverse.
I'm gonna knock and take a peek in here to see if there's any windows. Oh, there is a window. Okay.
Yes, you still don't know men's or women's room, but you
That was just a test.
okay. This is just a test.
Okay, I'll go right over to the bar again and ask him one more time. What about this one over here? Because I think Croxo is trying to find the back to get to where he needs to be to perform.
Jeez. Yeah, no, there's no entrances over that way. That's just the back room. That's the kitchen.
Where do you need him to perform? Is he supposed to be outside, or is he performing?
No, he's gonna be performing right over here, and then he kind of motions over to up here. Hold on.
Like up
Up
here.
like this way. Yeah, exactly.
Fire.
Yeah, by the
Okay.
fireplace.
Kevin, real fast, it looks like there's either a demon head or like a deer head or something right here, and then Ryu's headband. Are those things we need to know about or no?
You better know about Ryu's headband.
I mean,
But no, nothing in particular that needs to be specified or anything.
as Tinker finishes pouring this guy a drink and he puts some money down, he takes it and puts it in like a central like glass in the bar, and he looks at the bartender and he's like,
You and me, we're splitting it 50-40.
He says, "Get out from behind the bar."
Nope. I'm your side partner tonight. I'm your bar buddy. Just think, if I'm here, I'm not drinking.
Right.
Right.
Which means you're not.
You should just drink, Tinker.
I don't know if that's good for our team, but all right. All right. Who else wants a drink? I'm pouring.
And then, I mean, you get the. Like everyone around the bar is like, yeah. And meanwhile, he's like, no. All right, let's see. Jen, are you still here?
Oops. I'm here, but only on Discord. I'm in the car.
Okay, that's fine. Where is this? Right here. Okay. Be right back. Okay, so you and Croxo are outside. You went around the building, and he realized that there's no back door. And so he kind of, I don't want to say panics, but he just goes, all right, we need to start being clever. And so he just starts climbing like the side of a chimney up the side of the building.
I convince him that there's fans. I could hear fans are coming from around the building, and I tell him, quick, come in here. And I try to scurry him into one of the closest windows. I pry open one of the windows and just get him to get into one of the windows.
Okay.
Hopefully it's in the same bar.
Yes, you don't have the ability to roll, you said, right?
I don't.
Okay,
You have to roll.
so we will go with a do you want to go with a deception check so that you can convince him, and then we'll just do a sleight of hand to just open the window. Oh shit. Okay.
What did you roll?
So you rolled a 20
Oh, nice.
on the die with deception. And
Yeah.
so he was about to start scurrying up. He started to, but then you said, "No, I hear fans. Come on." And you're able to pop this window open, and he was just like, "Oh, good looking out, baby." And so then he jumps in through the back window with you.
Cool. I'm behind him. I'm making sure that he can't
Oh, that's
take the
awesome.
fuck off.
Okay, I need to go here. I can move.
You
them
think?
through. And
Yes, of course.
you're
Fine.
climbing. You're climbing through.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. In the meantime, I'll bring us back to the regular channel.
Oh,
fair. Oh boy. Well, we tried.
True.
Okay. So, what is happening in the bar?
We are wondering what the rest of them are doing, but I'm saying pretty much not it. Dealing with whatever they're going to do, but I imagine this isn't his first show because he's supposed to be popular, based off of what the
Roxo forums have said.
yeah, we'll go with that. I was gonna say based off of what the bartender said, but yeah.
Yeah, the bartender is gonna say, yeah, I mean, I had to, at this point, he's kind of looking to you, and, you know, it's like, look, I don't want to have any issues, but you're gonna have to get this guy out from behind the bar. If you're saying that you're bringing this guy, that's fine, that's good, but I can't have his entourage coming in and messing up this place. We're still trying to get everything going, and
I am super hoping that Roxo emerges from somewhere right as you are saying this, because I have something I want to say.
well, he doesn't emerge at the moment. Sorry.
All right. I'll hold it back.
Oh, hold it
Tinker's
back.
like,
I don't understand. I always help out in the facilities. I'm a facilitator.
Do you even know what that means?
No,
No, but I love taters.
I'm an investigator.
So yeah, if you can, apparently this guy's popular. He was coming around, so I was told that this would be a good way to get in some business. It's been, you know, it looks like it's doing pretty good. People are already starting to shuffle in, and, you know,
That's right, because we're here.
Tinker, don't you think you should talk to your fans and not be behind the bar? Tinker?
Tinker.
Are you
Tinker.
asking me or you're asking the bartender that?
Tinker. I'm asking Tinker.
They're not my fans. I'm just here to celebrate everything that's Craxo.
Oh, he said they were here for us.
Well, I mean, we're part of the show, but we're the behind-the-scenes show.
Oh.
Don't worry, we share tips. It's cool.
All right, look, I don't want to know what you guys do on the road.
Alright, I don't want.
I don't even know
At
what
which point-
sharing
at which point
tips
Tinker-
refers to.
Tinker jumps up on the bar, and by jump up on the bar, I mean he attempts to and smashes his face on the bar. Takes maybe a few points of damage, but crawls on top of the bar, and he's like,
Are you all ready to see Craxo?
And so you get a bunch of people who are, you know, like, yeah, but
I didn't hear you. Are you all ready to see Craxo?
so as you're saying that, in walks a couple of guys who you seem to think might be some sort of guards of some sort up this way.
Guards looking like they're on duty about to make an arrest. Oh,
"Oh, those
This is
that
good.
is cool armor. That like as much as I'm like, oh no, that is cool armor."
this is a good sign.
I also like how they're wearing bullets on a bandolier across their chest.
Hey, maybe they're vials of potion.
Maybe.
Because
I just
it's
like to
funny.
think they have bullets for no reason.
It's funny because I saw that and I'm like, hey, bullets. And then you said it and it's like, well, now they can't be bullets.
Fuck you, Tinker. Shut up. So if Tinker sees these guys coming in, he's trying to like do like the hype and be like, crack sell, crack sell, crack sell. He's got one more goblin hair up his sleeve just in case.
All right, so you are probably about like here, up on the bar.
Yeah. I was just gonna go straight forward, so I'm not in that guy's face. But yeah, like right there. But yes.
Okay.
I also took 2 hit points of health when I smashed my face into the bar.
Give me
trying to
a.
jump up
Which one do I want? Do I want a performance or the other one? Persuasion.
so I'm going to tell you, they are both a +0 for Tinker. So you take your pick.
If you don't go into anything, it's like usually they're the same. It's like give me a history or Arcana or just intelligence check. It's just like nope, all of those are zeros anyway. Don't worry about it. I'll roll an Arcana history.
Alright, so performance or persuasion, or could I do survival at this point? I'm sorry.
Like I'm willing to like listen to stuff, but it's like, can I do an Arcana check if they have any magic around them to see if they are magically happy with me? It's like, what? No.
Shit. I just gave you a performance of a 16 with a +0.
All right, so you have a bunch of people who are like, yeah, Croc-so. But then you've got these guys coming over, and the bartender, once again, it's like, get down. He's not even performing for another 2 hours.
Tinker sees this, and just like, are they coming across the bar like aggressively towards me, or are they just like moving into the place?
They're just getting into here, but you know, it's
all right. Croc-so. No, Tinker. Yeah, I'm taking on other roles now. Tinker just goes,
you know what happens when Croc-so gets on the stage? Free shots!
all right. Give me a deception check.
Your open mouth.
You listen. You let him loose in the bar. No one said they were following him, so it's your own fault.
No. Specifically, Ranzador is following him. Now I don't have control of the character.
That's a 2. That's a bull-faced lie. Unless there's a way I can change that. No, I don't have a way to change that. No.
All right. So the bartender just yells, "No, there's not."
They're trying to lie to you. It's gonna happen. It's real.
All right, so now these guys are now that they hear you kind of arguing with the bartender, now they're starting to kind of get over here. Just be like, hey, get down from there.
You let the popo tell us what we can do. Croc-so.
I'm not bailing you out again.
You never bailed me out once. Croc-so.
I'm really hoping that Croc-so bursts through a window.
You've got some people, you know, cheering, but also with the deception check that was just.
Would you allow me then, like as an action, to just cast a spell on myself right now?
Sure.
All right, so I cast.
Is it sleep?
Nope. Sorry, TJ. Nope. I cast blur on myself, and now anybody that's for the next minute that tries to attack me, that needs sight to see me, is gonna have disadvantage to do anything to me. And he's just like,
fight the police! police! Fuck the popo!
Oh,
Crack
God.
so! Crack so!
All right, so
All right, so you've gone from the DM trying to kill the group to the asshole party member trying to kill the group.
I have
Yeah,
always been
right.
chaotic neutral. If you have not recognized that, that's your own fault.
all right, so these guys move up.
I like how
To-
your defense is, I just want to be seen. uh,
All right, so a bunch of guys get in there. There are 4 of them that are going to be trying to grab you and pull you down.
I don't think you can do it!
And
Grab this!
unfortunately,
Get that
they have advantage because of flanking.
So it just evens out.
Yes. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw out the 4.
I'll tell you right now, my AC, because of all of my investitures and whatnot, AC at 20.
So they are trying to grapple you. So it would be a strength check. So, or grapple or like get you prone, something like that. So they're trying to grab you before any sort of like anything else before that. So,
If I have any dream that can be made true, the first 3 miss, and then the 4th one brings me down screaming.
okay, well, give me 4 athletics or acrobatics checks.
All right. First one is a 19.
All right, so you
One.
avoid it.
Is oh shit. Next one is an 8.
Okay, so you got
I
your
just wanna-
first
wait,
one.
Let me see if I can do
But yeah.
Oh fuck no. Next one's a 1. All right, never
Oh
mind.
jeez. So
Started off strong.
like you should have been able to beat the third one, but unfortunately
is a
you
one.
didn't. So yeah, you get grabbed, and then the next guy just kind of grabs on top of you, and so they pile on, and so they're grabbing you, and they are kind of getting the shackles out and everything and restraining you. What is everyone doing at this moment?
This is what happens in a Roxo show, bitches! The police shut it down! Don't let it happen!
preparing to make like a band documentary about Tinker. These were the dark times. He didn't even play anything yet.
Yeah.
Ever.
He never picked up an instrument again, not like he did before.
Or before, but also again as well. Alright, so you are grabbed, and they get some shackles on you. And, calm things down, get you off
I
the
can't
bar.
believe you're shutting down free music, bitches! What are you got against the odds?
Meanwhile, just like, who said any of this was free? I had to pay to get it, didn't you? Did you?
No, I
Yeah,
just
I
walked
paid.
in.
Alright, so, with that, Tinker is escorted out while restrained.
Fucking, I'll see you later. Bye.
Also, I have a question. How many people does it take to bring Tinker out? Not that it should
so-
take many, but
So, once you're restrained and everything, it's 2 of them stay with you, and 4 of them stay back at the bar. Why? Are you thinking of doing anything?
I had some ideas, but I also was hoping that maybe I had a bunch of these away, just in like as a potential like this actually worked out in our favor kind of thing. That's all.
All right. Well, unfortunately, it's they kind of jumped you to get everything kind of settled, but once they got you under control, things just they took care of the situation. They're like, all right, we'll leave a couple people here because it's supposed to get crazy after this and everything. So,
right, but like the full mass isn't still in here.
Of the police, the guards. No, you only 4 of them, and then there's 2 that go with you.
Okay, but there's only 2 inside the place. Yes. Okay.
2 inside, 2 outside the like main door right there.
Okay. Tinker has done his part.
Oh, I wonder if that's what's Tinker's Oh, maybe that's why. Yep, that's the reason. Okay, cool. All right, and we have lost Dolan for at least the time being. And unfortunately, because things were going on,
I have a thing I want to be doing while this is happening, but like I'm waiting.
Okay. So what is everyone else doing in the meantime?
Clapping.
So there's 2 things I want to say to that. First of all, well played. Second of all, fuck you.
I was expecting the fuck you, so when there were 2 things, I was just like, wait. I thought it was going to be, first of all, fuck you.
Oh, no. Gotta go second on that.
Yeah. Okay, so everything settles down. Things... That was weird, but, I mean, yes, Croxo's going to be performing, but still not yet. I don't know who that guy was.
Yeah,
this is the bartender addressing everyone, and then...
He's a hype man. He took his job way too seriously this time. It's fine. We're working on it.
All right. I mean, it's too bad that we had to resort to getting the guards involved.
No. I think we all prefer it that way.
Oh. Okay. Well, I was not aware of that, but all right. Well, then, fine. Fair enough.
It's like Scared Straight, We've been trying these different methods.
With the flip and flip.
Whatever. I do what I want.
How do I reach these keys? These goblins.
I know. Teach them Infernal.
Yes.
Okay, so everything kind of gets settled down, and everyone who's left, which is Chris, Lucifer, Saint Louis, and Ranzador, perception checks. I'll roll for Ranz. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I rolled something for Jen earlier.
It was a nat 20.
It was a nat 20. I rolled something for Ranzador. It was a nat 20.
Nice.
So,
I'm not noticing. I'm too busy laughing that Tinker got caught.
You're welcome.
So
No,
over
make it interesting.
to the side, Ranzador sees, and Lucifer, you are able to notice this as well, based on you see Ranzador looking, and he kind of gives you a heads up that Croxo is poking his head out of the door over here. He just, with like a peekaboo, sort of look through the doorway. But then you also see him get pulled back and the door gets shut. Or it doesn't get shut. It does.
It does.
And did he look like he was anxious or upset or worried or scared or?
No. He looked like he was just kind of peeking his face out and just going, ooh, like exactly like this picture, but like just kind of open the door, sticks his head out, and goes, ooh. And then Ranzador comes over and fills in Martin St. Louis.
Looks like we have to deal with the clown. Alright. We'll head back there. Alright, what are you guys doing back here? And who is this?
No, what are you guys doing back here? And who are you? Because this guy...
This is the entertainment in 2 hours, and he was expecting some kind of dressing room.
You give me a perception check with advantage.
Oh no. Is he naked? Perceive that.
No.
16.
He is not naked, but
That's good.
you notice that this door is open and these two are covered in white powder.
Oh boy.
Alright. Did you guys mistake that flower? What's going on?
Croxo never mistakes anything. But yes. She said it was good.
I believe that. And how are you guys feeling?
Croxo needs more drugs.
Right.
Croxo can't perform like this.
I think we feel smooth and silky. Touch.
Yeah, you handled it pretty well, but there were some times where it's just like, ooh, this hit you. But Croxo's a pro.
He's done this before. He's got
Yes,
this.
he is. Maybe you can get to that point if you're already in the underworld sort of thing. But if you want to hit complete rock bottom, stick with Croxo. If you want to get your constitution up towards drugs, that's what I meant to say. Whoops. So yeah, Keone and Croxo, you guys are both covered in what has been identified correctly as flour. It was identified correctly by both of you eventually, and by St. Louis immediately.
Given that this is a kitchen, you guys.
Where do you put your crack?
Yeah, young again.
I'm understanding off Denson so much more. Let's see. Yeah. You know, you bring up a good point. I don't know where I would keep my crack. But we're gonna need money from your performance. We're gonna need money from your performance to get more. So, you're gonna have to perform to get.
Oh, Croxo's gonna perform, baby. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah. That's it.
Now,
What?
can we get it started now? Can we get him on stage? Can we get him
It's not supposed to
performing?
go for another 2 hours. I don't know.
I mean, does it really matter?
At this point, I don't even care.
And in the meantime, Croxo is trying to sniff some of the stuff off of Keone. Just like off the top of her head, just...
It sounds like those old Herbal Essence shampoo commercials.
Oh, jeez.
100,000%.
Okay, that's not the one that you want to admit that much to, Tom.
What was her name? Dr. Ruth and the Joy of Sex is just like, oh, get me some of that, and you're like, that's creepy. I don't like any of that right now. No, thanks.
Here we go.
By the way, Kevin, I think that this will take some time, but I do want to say that as a tinkerer, I have a skill called the right tool for the job. And it says when you have thieves' tools or artisan tools in hand, and Tinker has many pockets, you can magically create one set of non-magical artisan's tools, and they vanish when you use this feature again. So at some point in the next hour, Tinker is going to pick the handcuffs on his wrists, and then he's going to go,
Bye, guys. I gotta go back to the show.
Okay.
He didn't use stealth at all.
Right. He
say,
just
"I am
tells them.
leaving."
he picks it in front of them and goes, I'm free now, and now I'm leaving, and here's where I'll be.
have you met
It's
Tinker?
been 15
Sounds
minutes.
just
guys.
like what
I
he would
can
do.
legally leave.
Unless I'm being detained. You're being arrested.
Bye. Bye now.
Oh, so not detained. All right. I'll see you later.
Handcuffs on. I'm not detained. Bye.
All right. So you guys have 2 hours to somehow to kill and also somehow hold Croxo back from whatever. No, there it is. So the bar owner noticed you coming over. He's got this rapport with St. Louis at this point, even though he's kind of like, weren't you over there? Whatever. That you're the least worst of what I've seen so far. Not saying anything bad to you specifically. Anyway, I'm an orc. I'm an orc running a bar. Who am I to
I'm
talk?
not saying you're terrible, but you're terrible. Okay.
With St. Louis' help, I would love to convince persuade the bartender to allow the show to start early. Telling him he's just getting some free time, free publicity. Croxco will work a couple extra hours.
Also,
really get this place packed.
when Tinker breaks free and runs back to the bar, he runs in the bar, and the first thing he starts shouting is,
Shots! 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 Shots!
Alright, so he's just gonna perform for an extra 2 hours?
He doesn't know. We're not gonna tell him that. We're just gonna tell him that he's gonna start performing.
Yeah, we're not even gonna tell him anything! He's so oblivious!
And then keep feeding him some drugs as I
And
use my
he-
underworld contacts to get more of it while he's performing. And then
He
we take a
thinks
break.
that you're talking about Saint Louis that you're keeping it from. Because I assume you're just saying this in front of him, and he just doesn't even know.
I don't know. Is Croxco crackhead clown next to me?
I mean, just he kind of is, but yeah, I mean, if you're trying to hide it from him, it's not.
Yes.
It's hidden
I'm
from
not
him.
trying to make
Yeah,
perfect.
but he
Croxo, don't hear this.
he
don't hear
did start coming back up and like hearing you guys and just assuming it wasn't about him. So like he still has no idea. He's just still he came to you for more white powder, even though it's just like
Give me more of that flower powder.
oh, that's good
he
stuff.
Yeah,
It's
he has
not.
no idea. Right. I've just brushed some of it off with my shoulders and clothes into like little dime pouches.
What did you guys do in that back alley?
You don't want to know.
All right, so yeah, give me each of you give me a what's the one? Persuasion? Yeah. Can you roll yet?
For fuck's sakes. Yes.
Yes, you can. But apparently
I
you should have
can't.
let me.
Apparently I should have. Do I get an advantage because Louis Cipher is
I'm giving the advantage unless
unless
Saint Louis
let Louis
wants to
that's right
to
let
roll or just
Louis
kind of
roll.
give it to you.
Why would I be rolling? Like, do you
Persuasion.
want me to roll again?
No, persuasion.
Oh, dude, like the persuasion for her?
If you wanted to help to
Persuade.
convince the bartender to let the show start early.
Persuasion. Oh yeah, I'll say I think that's within everyone's best interests, for sure, in a non-threatening way.
All right, yeah. Hey, if he's gonna perform for an extra couple hours, the only thing I don't have set up right now is people at the door, because I was gonna start really collecting when it was closer to showtime. But if we can get
Oh, we got a couple people that can get
Sounds
the
like
door.
you should have kept the goblin on the bar, dipshit.
Meanwhile, he just says, "No, I shouldn't have." As he turns around, and there's no one there. He's like, "Sorry, I don't." And everyone just
Yeah,
goes,
he-
"Yeah, no,
he
we
gives-
get it."
He gives everyone a little PTSD, I know.
Do you
That's
usually
his
cry at
name.
night over it? Because I feel like I'm gonna be. That's just the feeling I get.
I'll
He's
see you in
coined
your
the
dreams,
term,
bitch.
for sure.
I mean, yeah, sure. Let's do it if that can work. And yeah, so he's just gonna start getting the drinks going as Croxo. You guys are letting Croxo know what's going on, and it's time to perform.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Croxo.
And while I'm in here, I actually am going to be like using my contacts to get more cocaine, so that I'm not right now. I'm just feeding him flour off of my clothing, but I like in his breaks, I am gonna be feeding him coke.
Okay, excellent. All right, so
Keep,
let's.
keep him
how-
going. You know what I mean? He needs energy
Yeah.
for these extra 2 hours.
I like how the placebo effect is really kicking in for Roxo.
Yes.
I think we should call it the Roxo effect.
That's fair.
All right, so let's get the performances going. This guy goes out and he crushes it. He is killing it for the first hour or so. Not even people weren't even expecting him to be in. He is just fucking out there destroying for the
Can I
first
ask,
hour.
what is his performance like? What is he singing? Is he dancing? Is he doing magic tricks like balloon animals? Like what?
Oh no, he's singing and performing.
Is that what you?
Just let's see. Let's see if I might be able to find a.
Cloney's just acting like one of those like an old lady fan girl as he's performing, like those old ladies who like dance all like 1960s Woodstock.
And you're just throwing your underwear at Roxo.
Cloney doesn't wear underwear.
You're throwing the vestiges of your old underwear at him. Yes.
It allows her to piss standing up a lot easier.
I've got a Sheely and it works.
Tinker, I have your new invention, your next invention.
So he's playing songs that are similar to the one that I just put in Discord. Because that's his style, that's his sort of thing. So he's out there crushing that. All right, and then he's gonna blast through because he was just killing that into the second hour. Still doing excellent, amazing. Still performing. The first one was a nat 20, so that's why. But still doing an excellent show. And now it's time that the show actually begins. The place has been getting packed. Even more so than it was in the first place. I mean, it wasn't like crazy.
Can they hear him outside? Oh no, this is outside. Okay, so he's drawing crowd.
Yes. And then he's going to. You know what? Since an hour has passed, Tom, give me a sleight of hand.
Oh, nice. An 18.
All right.
Place
right.
to be. See you later, bitches.
Yeah, so you're actually able to slip out and give me opposing strength, either athletics or acrobatics checks.
Acrobatics, 100%. Oh, keep going. Oh, not good enough. It's a 9.
All right, so as you slip out, the guys that you're with, because you called out, the first one was able to grab you, and has you kind of grappled. Is there anything you're looking to do?
What do I got? Maybe I don't want to do those things. That would be harmful. I don't want to hurt these guys. I'm gonna pull out some powder from my backpack as we're grappling, and put it next to a candle and try to make basically like a flash bomb and be like, look at this. So could I make another sleight of hand check to see if I can make that happen? If it happens, everybody else is blinded and I can try to run away.
Yes, but it's definitely gonna have to be with disadvantage. Because, he's fighting you in the meantime.
That's fair. Alright, so sleight of hand with disadvantage. That one's good. Oh, that one's good. I got an 18 and a 19.
Okay. Well, in that case, yeah, you're able to, you twist one way, and then he grabs you that way, but that was just kind of the feint to be like, hey, I'm gonna punch at your nuts because I'm a goblin. That's what I do. Fury of the Small. And he's just like, no way. But you're actually reaching back. You grab your candle, somehow light it real quick, and then just go, now watch this. And
I think I actually say,
See you at the Roxo show!
and then I run away.
Oh god.
all right. Right, because he has to announce himself. Okay, so after, because you were being taken away, and doing that, I'm gonna say you're able to arrive back here after the second hour.
Nice.
Is
This
And
second
this-
hour of Roxo's presentation.
yes. All right, come on, let me. What if I do this? Where's that hand? There it is. No longer restrained. What is everyone doing in the meantime? Is Ranzador and Louis Cypher doing anything in particular? I've got them just kind of in the bar at the moment, but if they're doing any finagling.
Not really.
Yeah, I don't have anything in mind, really.
Okay.
I'm doing lines of coke in the kitchen with Roxo on his break and shots of whiskey.
Nice.
And stealing food from the kitchen and pocketing it for my hangover tomorrow.
Okay, let's see if I can. Yeah, so you guys are doing that at one point, you know, Croxo gets into the back room and you see him just downing something
What is it?
as you come up.
The Tide Pod.
Well, it's
Yeah,
labeled
smell.
Liz.
What?
It's spelled LSD.
Okay. Do I recognize it? Have I seen it before?
Now he's just pounding this thing like a gallon of it.
A gallon of it? He just pulled
Crocs-
it out of his tights?
No, it seems like someone must have gotten it for him, and you don't know how.
I've been watching this dude like a hawk
Yes,
the whole time.
right.
Okay.
Somehow this guy is able to somehow
Paralyzed list.
get drugs regardless. It's like, how, what sort of.
I have no idea what LSD plus cocaine would do. Something.
A lot.
It gets you a great performance, baby. It's time to crush it. Roxo, moving out.
Crush it. You crush it on this level, baby.
Croxo's back, baby. He's gonna run up here. Let's see if he's actually gonna continue crushing it.
Yeah, so out of curiosity, just to the DM, are you, for all the drugs he's doing, are you giving him additions to his roll or subtractions?
I mean, Croxo's a pro. And
Roxo knows what Roxo knows, baby.
yeah,
So it actually
he's
helps him, keeps him on his game.
as long as it doesn't overdo it to the point where he can't handle it anymore.
Okay.
A gallon.
Pretty sure that would kill a baby elephant.
Well, good thing I'm not a baby elephant,
would-
baby.
That would kill a regular elephant.
Yeah. It's a lot of fucking
You
LSD.
know this. baby.
Like, he's not coming back from that.
That's, yeah. I don't know what there is to preserve, really. We're helping this guy because Mr. F.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We have no idea who Mr. F is, or
has deemed it so. And we're gonna get paid something.
Fantastic.
I mean, we had 3 days to wait, and this mission was going to take us 2.
I just like to think that, like, in the middle of, like, his second hour, Roxo's out there pouring his heart out. People are doing whatever. You two are having this conversation, and Tinker comes barging through the door going,
Is he still on? Alright, thank God. I didn't want to miss the last set.
Oh, it's not the last set. This is literally the start of the show.
Or what would have been.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
All right. Last one. Let's see. All right. Yeah. I mean, he's still just crushing this. He gives an amazing performance all night, 4 hours, which normally it was only 2.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you guys managed to get him up on stage first and early. And yeah, at the end of the night, everything's done. Everything's coming to an end. And
has anybody, maybe like St. Louis, because he has a good rapport with the bartender or the owner, has he gotten any sort of information as to who he's paying for Coco the Clown's performance? Like, is he paying us? Is he paying somebody else, like Mr. F? Is he paying? Has he already paid? Or is he paying after performance? Like, any of those financial-esque questions?
I can definitely ask for you.
Yeah, I mean, but just don't make it obvious. Like, maybe we'll say in, like, over the course of 4 hours, you've been sort of nonchalantly gathering this information.
Yeah, I don't think it's too suspicious to ask. Like, all right, we already asked, like, how'd you find out about this guy and Croxo and the performance, so that he knew that he was popular. And I guess we'll just keep naturally talking about that, and yeah, see what he says to that.
yeah, so some of the what were some of those questions? The payment has already been taken care of. I know that was one of them.
Who did you pay?
Who did I pay? I sent out a message to Croxo's agent out to the west. Not off the top of my head.
Last name, full first name, last name?
Tinky or something? Tonkle? Something around there. I'm pretty sure. I think that was the last name. Maybe Splaff Tonkle. Or any of the other questions? If you can, just because I assume that, over the course of the night, these get snuck in and or whatever.
Okay, so payment's been handled already. He paid his agent out west. He heard from him just like randomly. Okay. Oh, how much did he pay?
Yeah, sure. How much, if you don't mind me asking, how much does a rock
Yeah.
so big cost?
To get Croxo here, it was 1,000 gold.
What?
Whoa! Holy whoa!
For 2 hours? That seems absolutely absurd. And over the course of the night, I'm gonna find out where Croxco gets his money from. If people are paying his quote-unquote agent directly out west.
Yeah, well, we're gonna see if at the end of the night
He can answer any questions.
the bartender says, we're gonna see at the end of the night if the earnings come in well enough.
On one of Croxco's breaks in between his sets, I'm gonna find out where he gets his if people are paying his agent directly, where does he get his money from to live and travel, to be able to do all these gigs.
All right, so I'm gonna say if you want, we'll do this kind of after the performance.
Sure.
So it'll just kind of be, just at this point, it's like all kind of wrapped up. So, yeah, Croxo gets his money given to him
By who?
by the lady at the desk.
Where's the desk?
Out in Fruandel.
Where?
Fruandel. And what he's saying. Nope. Did that come through? Yeah, it did. Okay, good.
Do
I saw GM and I'm like, wait, did I just say that just to me? But no, which is good. So, yes, this is a city that you know of out to the west.
How far west?
Maybe like probably like 2 weeks of like sailing.
So he's gotten a lump sum of money, and he just goes traveling about, and then when he runs out of money, he goes back to the woman at the desk to get more money.
Yeah, basically. I get sent to different places with money.
Dylan stabs this new Croxo in the neck.
This new one, as opposed to the old one.
Croxo's old news. Welcome,
I imagine-
Croxo.
I imagine on a gallon of LSD, you'd be like, totally different. Like, hey man.
No, Croxo's always Croxo.
Can you feel it? We're all one. In the frequency. Be
He is in the back hitting on a fish, though.
Nice.
Meanwhile, Tinker's like,
Wait for me! Wait! What are you doing?
He's.
Is it a dead fish or a living fish?
It is a dead fish. It is, a fish that's sitting out with everything. All the kitchen and all that. It's just like, yep, this is what?
Tinker's girlfriend?
Apparently. That's what it sounded like. Is there anything anyone would like to do at this point?
I was just scoping the back rooms out, seeing if there was anything of interest back there. If they got 1,000 gold to blow on. This bullshit. Like, what else is hidden around here?
Yeah, by everything that you're seeing, it's kind of... excuse me. It seems everything's just kind of all just standard. Kitchen, you know, in the back sort of thing. Nothing seems really out of place with... It seems like it's just a regular place.
Okay. At some point, I'm definitely going to recommend to my fellow comrades that we to have a watch on Coco. Like, we do not all just go to sleep. We definitely do watches.
Sounds suspect. I think she's trying to fuck with us.
I would convince you all to go to sleep if I was trying to fuck.
What? What?
All right. While you guys are talking about this, give me a perception check, everyone.
Not good.
I have not rolled.
I can't roll.
Actually, I did roll
shit.
only one good roll tonight.
So you guys are all discussing this. Some of you are kind of getting into it a little bit more with the conversation than the others. While it's just like, why do we have to have someone watching this clown? And some of you, anyone who got above a 10, your character sees at first that Roxo's trying to make out with the fish that he just grabbed, and you think it only gets worse. Is anyone doing anything?
Yeah, I'd like to insight that. Is he really making out with that fish, or is something else happening there?
If it's only getting worse, I don't want to know.
Yeah,
No,
let
I'm
him.
definitely inciting.
I just don't want to eat the fish afterwards.
Does he really think he's making out with a fish? Is he playing some fucking games? Is he actually like storing? Is he like pulling fucking drugs out from the inside of this fish? Like,
no. If that's what you're kind of going with, like, no, he might not be aware of what's happening right now.
okay.
But yeah, he's definitely making out with the fish.
Okay.
At the moment, that's all that's happening.
Okay.
And so yeah, that ends the night. Well, what is everyone looking to do?
Is there anybody in the tavern that I see while there's other people kind of on clown duty? Are there any
Tinker
other
takes
people in the
the
tavern
tip jar. Goes,
that
I was willing to split it, but you didn't say yes.
and he just walks away.
that look like they might be
All right, where are you walking to? Tinker,
Sorry?
where do you walk to?
Am I back on the map?
Yes, you're down at the bottom. So if you're doing
Oh, I'm
that,
sorry.
you would be up.
So, yeah, so Tinker... what just happened? Oh, I'm sorry. You moved me. All right. Tinker comes up and he's like,
We could have split it, but you didn't want to, so goodbye!
And then he runs away.
Okay, perfect. So, you ran by a guard, and this one also comes over. And they're gonna try and grab you. Give me some acrobatics.
Okay. I'm not bad at those. Acrobatics. Oh yeah, that's a 20.
Okay, and give me one more, because 2 of them were trying to grab you.
Okay. Acrobatics again. Acrobatics. Oh no. Can I re-roll that? No, I can't. That's a 9. Well, it's
Yeah.
a 1, but it's a 9.
So you get tackled. And
Son of a bitch, not again!
these guys tackle you down to the ground and shackle you. And they take the tip jar away.
What a fucking... What the blah.
And so we'll put this right back on you. And we'll just escort you out once again. Okay. So, what is everyone else doing?
Going to save Tinker from like the power that's grabbed him. Fight the power.
It was the third loudest applause of the night when you got taken out again.
I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all.
Roxo
I
did
might
have
have-
an amazing.
That's a minor illusion to make it sound louder than it was.
Moves up to second place. Okay, so what is everyone looking to do this time? As everything's kind of coming to an end, the other guards also go with Tinker. So he's got 4 guards bringing him down, and they search him this time because it was like, look, it was just disrupting at first, but now it's more serious. So they take your weapons and stuff unless you can hide anything.
I hide everything.
Okay, how though?
I have pockets on pockets on pockets. I put things in my cheek pouches. I put things in my butt pouches. I put things in my pouches. I sleight of hand everything.
Okay, but like, what things are you trying to hide?
Everything I have, from my potion of healing to my antitoxin to my chalk to my tankard to my magnifying glass, I hide everything.
Okay. How do you envisioning this happening?
I
Because
imagine that as
you
soon as he's
have
like, oh no, they got me.
like
He
you're
just
going
starts jamming
anime
things
level
in places, and
hands.
he's like,
What?
Look at me forever, bitches!
Like, if you actually have something, then that's fine. But if it's just like, no, I just move my hands faster than Saitama, putting all of my things in different pockets.
I think if nothing else, Tinker makes a point to make sure that his Tinker's tools and his alchemist tool, no, I'm sorry, his thieves tools, Tinker tools and his thieves tools are places that they're like, oh, did you take all my stuff? Oh, you took all my stuff. You didn't take all my stuff because now I have my tools, kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is how he broke out for the first time. So
Right. All right. So, I'm gonna bring you guys to the
I'll be
city
back, bitches. Ah.
view.
Bye.
And that is kind of accurate with Tinker being off on his own. This time it's actually up this way, though. Actually, no. You know what? We'll bring him this way, because he's heading towards that jail. Is anyone doing anything, or is it just kind of bed for the night? Get some recovery.
Yeah, next day sounds good to me.
Okay.
Indeed.
Alright, in that case, Tinker, what are you doing?
Pull it back, and then...
Sorry, what?
Sorry, I was thinking of something very, very different. I'm just thinking the whole, like pull it back, like... No, it comes back, and then whatever happens is... That's it.
Yeah. I don't... What does that mean?
So, Kevin, by the way, you're welcome. I did that on super purpose.
Okay.
Tinker is 100% just like mimicking motions of like harvesting and trying to get people to buy into it. That's what he's doing. So.
Okay, well, he's currently being brought to jail.
Oh no, I know, but he's still doing what he's doing.
No,
Alright.
you don't understand. You gotta harvest the crops. Let's do this. Let's get it behind it. Let's make sure it happens. Also, shots. We should go back and have shots. Let's do it.
Alright, well, so I'm going to jump forward with this then and head with you over to here. Not everyone's here, but the wrong Tinker is. Alright, so you get turned over and you get brought in. I don't know if you had seen this guy. I believe no, I'm pretty sure I also didn't show you right there. But
No, we met that guy.
yeah.
Dolan had a horn boner for her.
Yes.
Them.
So, yeah, you get pulled in and processed. And you're going to be spending the night in here.
I don't understand it. Also, I've never met a place that's gonna hold me.
Just showing you the, like, there's guards with you, but I'm just bringing you to show you where it is.
I'm watching.
Okay.
Oh, so what you're saying is the wall behind me, I could explode out and then leave.
I mean, if you can explode out a wall. So yeah, everyone gets a long rest if you needed it.
One way or another.
Yeah. And Tinker's over here. I'm sorry, and I assumed that you guys are going to the Resty Sailor. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Oops.
To stay the night, yes. Or is that this already in the morning and we're hanging out at the Rusty Sailor?
No, what I meant is to head back for the night for the Resty Sailor, and then you guys wake up and you're over there. I assume was the plan.
Yep, makes sense.
That works.
All right, you guys wake up, tinkerless. Are you gonna do anything about that, or
No, that's okay.
are you just aware of it?
He's to do the time, reflect, maybe some solitary, and then we'll look into it.
Okay, let me. Jeez. Okay.
I am curious to know how many jails there are, so I guess we would figure out who would go. I mean, I already told him, I would discuss with the party, I already told him that I'm not getting him this time.
I'll get him.
Okay.
Old bastard.
Alright, so what, in that case, sounds like that's what Lucifer is doing. Louis Cypher. That's what he is doing. What is everyone else doing? With the potential plan, I believe, to head to Tavern 2 by the night. Also, as you guys are woken up, there are when you get down to the tavern, actually, most of you are here. Excuse me. Or aren't you? Because I don't think I have any of your characters on that page, which tends to not help.
What's down waiting for us?
Hold on. Let me get to the right thing. But you should be on this page. Wait, why can't you see? Why is it black? Can you guys see it?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, because I put the wrong one. That's easy enough to fix. Alright, so you guys, there are five different bags of gold with a note.
5 bags of gold. How much gold?
50 gold in each bag.
I'll add 50.
What does the note say?
The note says, as promised, your gold. You did an excellent job. And I can't wait to see what happens with the performance tonight.
That sounds very ominous.
So what's everyone doing? I need to get Croxo and put him on this map with you guys.
Are there any clues that I can decipher from this letter as to who the author is?
Are there any clues? I guess give me an investigation check. All right. Shit. Yeah, that's you know exactly who wrote this. The penmanship, like, you'd have to do some digging into this, but you are able to figure out some things that you would want to look for. Like, you already know that this came from probably someone in the, like, I don't know exactly the name I want to come up with for it, but like the Palace District, the upper rank district, which isn't like part of the stuff that you guys are involved with in the main kind of city outward part.
That,
a little bit, you know, the centralized area, almost on its own little island, but got the little bridge here. But that whole thing, you already know it's from there. And with your investigation, like I said, you'll have to do some digging into it. But you think you could get this handwriting kind of matched up to other things, and you'd be able to pick up on some of the stuff to be able to hone in exactly where this person is. What was some of the stuff? Based on the wording of I can't wait to see what happens tonight, you get the feeling that this person will probably be at the performance tonight. If he wasn't
feeling that they were at last night's performance.
And I was gonna say, and if you already don't get the feeling that they were at last night's performance, which apparently you got that feeling.
And in using my memory, was there anybody that in the crowd that kind of stood out as part of that upper echelon?
No one really seemed to stand out to you for that sort of stuff. You were
very honed at being able to, even if they're like trying to deceive and trying to like present themselves as poor, I hone my skills at being able to determine who might a good mark might be. Someone who
I think probably based on the night and Roxo and drugs, you must have been focused on something else, because you weren't your normal, like, hey, I need to get a target sort of self. It was a little bit more of, you know, focusing on the clown, making sure that he didn't do anything too stupid or messing anything up that was too bad. And so you didn't notice anyone during the night that really stood out to you as that. But I mean, the place did eventually get packed. So I mean, who knows if maybe you didn't see him because there was just crowds of people all around, or
okay. I definitely make sure I save my letter for future evidence if I need it.
absolutely. And remember to remind me on this stuff, because with that 20, I'll probably give you advantage on most anything to do with trying to figure out who this belongs to, who Mr. F is, whatever, that sort of thing, because it's, you know, you've got a good starting basis to go off of.
Signed again, Mr. F?
Yes.
Okay.
And then what would anyone like to get into or anything for the day? Also, could I get 2 con saves, Keone? All right, so you just made it on one of them, but you are currently at 1 point of exhaustion. But what would you like to do for the day? And then we'll probably call it there for the night. But we'll figure out kind of if anyone wants to do anything in particular. If you want to, I mean, I know there was talk of someone getting Tinker. Does he split off? Does the rest of the party kind of keep an eye on the clown? Well, we don't know yet. All right, let's wait till it happens.
I want to get. I want to reach out to some of my contacts, my hype guys, my con companions, and have them go to like all of the local establishments. In all the areas and kind of like pull a con, being like this popular performer is in town taking extra gigs, and and I want them to hype up the amazing performance that everybody's talking about, this amazing performance that was held down in Tavern 1, and take 50 gold deposits, for a promise that he'll appear there, and just have them start collecting 50 gold deposits from places and bringing it back and splitting it with them. So I get 25 gold, and then whoever does it for me also gets 25 gold. How many deposits do you think I can get? And obviously not using any legitimate names or any information that these establishments can track us.
Right.
Try to hold to our word.
Right. This isn't your first scam. Give me a deception check. Maybe 2. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this thing crushes it. You're able to get out there and I'm gonna say you were able to get 10 places that
10 places at 25 gold each.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Beautiful.
Damn, that was an expensive crit. It comes out of my pocket, that gold. I get it now. As the DM, now I have to make you poor. I get it. So, yeah. You're able to get that going out there. You get 250. What's anyone else doing?
Watching the clown.
Okay, yeah. It's alright, so he is kind of getting antsy. Is he being provided drugs?
Have I already gotten Tinker, or that's after?
You can be getting him in the meantime while all this stuff is happening.
Let me out.
So we can move you over.
I look at Roxo, and I'm sure like his face and demeanor changes when I'm with him, because I'm like, how did I end up here with you? And when he does like, that spy face, or like the whatever, like not enjoying face, I'm pretty sure that we're just staring at each other like that, and he's like, "You gonna give me drugs?" And we keep going back and forth.
Croxo wants cocaine.
No, I don't have any.
Croxo needs some.
Oh boy.
I'm sure that's what Keone. She's gonna make sure of that. How will you just stay inside?
Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom now.
Oh boy.
I'm sure you do. And I let him go, and I just try to set a trap on the other side because I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to escape.
As it is a low 20, and it is Louis Cypher V2 or 2.0 casting traps. I do have to bounce because I have to wake up early tomorrow morning. So I apologize, but I gotta bounce out of here tonight.
Okay.
Everybody, awesome stuff as always, and the fact that like the last image I have on my screen is a rainbow jumpsuit drinking what looks like a jug of LSD is the best. So, good night, everybody.
Later.
Alright.
So yeah, what would you like to do? So it's kind of a bathroom that has a window on the outside. Like, what are you? Were you setting a trap to in the like on the outside or?
Yeah, I wonder if I can put like a, I'm trying to think of it as a window that we have modern day, but it's probably not. Is it like a latch or something?
Yeah, probably just like a latch and like hinges.
Yeah, I want to try to bar it off somehow.
Okay.
I put something across it just so it can't open, and that way I can just listen in and hear him attempt to break out.
Okay. All right, give me a perception check.
That is not great. Huh, that is good.
Jeez. Oh, I only got a 19.
I mean, the
That
plus one
sucks.
wasn't great. But
so
19
yeah,
will do.
with a 20, you are able to hear the window doesn't like get played with, but you hear the door open, and you'd have to kind of run around to get back to the door.
Okay, and I'll run back around, just making
Alright.
sure that I know if he leaves. That's all.
All right, so yeah, you get back around. It takes a couple seconds, but you don't see Croxo. Like, it's weird because like you get to the hallway, and like you think he would be like if he's trying to escape, you would have seen him running down the hallway. It didn't take you that long to get around, so if he's going that way, he would be. There are a couple of rooms around, but like if he's trying to escape, those are all dead ends.
Okay, so it doesn't seem like he's trying to escape.
You don't know. You just heard the door open, and then you haven't seen him.
Alright. Well, I hate to disappoint Mr. F, but if he does disappear, it's not the end of the world, but we'll see. I'll casually look around for him, around the place. I'll try to be stealthy about it because I don't know if he's trying to snoop on us. And Yeah, so I'll just look around.
Okay. You actually, it doesn't take long for you to find out, like, he was in the room that you guys just came from. And, like, when he left the bathroom, he just came back to this room.
Okay.
Okay, where's my drugs?
Well, I'm
Let's
doing my
see.
thing. I drop off a couple pouches and I give it to Lucifer. St. Louis. For him to dish out as he pleases. And then I leave again.
I'm going to give him some, but I am going to pace him, like, slowly over time, but I'm going to cast an illusion to make it look like there's much more than there actually is. So he's taking a human-sized amount instead of his typical the entire bag. And so I will cast an illusion. So like when he goes and I'm sure just tackles it with his nose, even though the illusion will probably dissipate, I still want him to make him think that, like, as he's going in, he's like, it's a lot of drugs, and then all of a sudden it's like, he thinks he did all of it.
Yes. Okay.
So,
All right. And then, so that's kind of how you're gonna work on getting it so you kind of can get through the day.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's
So,
thinking he took a lot more.
yeah.
And he's satisfied with flour, so I'm sure that this will be effective.
Well, I don't know if he was satisfied with flour or as much as he was riding high all day that, I mean, just anything in his nose at that point was nice.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So in that case, what we'll do is for next time, if everyone's meeting back up, then we move on to tavern number 2 on the other side of the city. Unless, like I said, unless anyone else has anything to do for the night, or I'm sorry, for the day, before that happens, absolutely. But we'll call it there, and if anyone has anything, let me know. We can see if it gets handled beforehand or whatever. Or if you have something right now, that's fine.
The only thing I was going to do was, like I said, was going to get Dingleberry.
Yeah. Alright, so, yeah, a scam, a bail. You go and see Keone's Horn Crush. I don't know if you were able to see him last week, Chris. So this is the guy who's at the front desk of the jail when you go in to meet with him and to bail out Tinker.
Those are some big ass fucking horns.
Yep.
That's exactly what Keone said.
So yeah, you're able to bail out Tinker. Well, I should say this. It would be 20 gold to bail out Tinker.
We can take it from his money.
Okay. You pay 20 gold, give him 30.
Yeah, we'll let him know it's 30 gold. I will back you on this.
Yeah, right.
I was gonna say 50. You guys are being generous.
All right, no, I'll back you on that too. It was, yeah.
Yeah, we need to take 50 of your gold to bail you out. So
How much gold does he have?
Well,
All
he
of a
just got a
sudden,
pouch of 50. We got a pouch for him.
wouldn't you
gold.
like to know, Weatherman? Weather boy.
Weather boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weatherman just sounds way
Yeah.
not condescending enough.
Each of you should up your gold by 10.
Right. You three all get 10 gold.
What do you mean? No. He got out of his pouch of 50.
Yeah.
30 got paid for his bail. And then being that was between the two Lucifers, they hatched that plan to use that 50. Then they split the other 20 amongst each other. So they each get 10.
Well, the bail was 20. So it's
the
30.
bail was 20. Oh, okay. No, then they should each take 15. Because I'm not there.
Yeah, bail 20.
I thought the bail
I mean,
was 30.
I'm not there. I'm not there either. But
I mean, but you hatched the plan with your twin. So, you're back.
They have a psychic link.
that's fair. That's fair.
This is like Rack and Drac being brothers because their names are kind of close with Rack and Drac. And it's just like, they're brothers. They are not the same species. But
That's
I start looking like you, so we're now psychically linked. But yeah. So that normally I would say, not to, you can do what you want, but I suggest, not stealing from each other just because it's something where it's like, you steal from everyone else, but for the good of the group. But it's Tom, so yeah, steal all you want.
well, I feel like, especially in this case, he kind of asked for it because he was like,
Oh, 100%.
No, I can't do that.
Right,
Like, all right, well, then, you kind of have this coming.
right. It's a pain tax.
that's what I was about to say. It's not so much stealing. It's more like
He's
being
paying a fee.
compensated.
Right. Which is that's why I was thinking, everyone who's actually here who had to deal with it gets 10 gold. As the
I would've
DM, I get 10 gold. You split the 30. But yeah. So with that, we'll start off next week. Tavern 2. Croxo's in fine form. He is handling everything that's been happening that he's been doing to himself like a champ. But I guess that's what it takes to be a rock star. So
Yeah, he needs that amount of drugs just to literally keep standing upright. So.
just his heart has to keep beating somehow, and it's just to overflow his body with drugs.
But we all have to have a purpose in life.
Exactly.
I can't
Some of
stop
us-
drinking, or the consecutive hangover will kill me.
Yeah, exactly.
Good night, guys.
But all right, later.